Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise, and we give you the non-biased information that you can use to make informed decisions and hopefully capitalize on the next bull run. Guys, I'm here for the money, and I share my research and experience with you guys, and hopefully it will serve you well. Now, I have been doing a deep dive on maybe the next Kaspa. Look, I missed buying Kaspa at the bottom. I don't chase pumps in a bear market. Now, Kaspa's not in a bear market, and either is Bitcoin, but we're not in altcoin season. So, during this time, I'm looking for projects that I can invest in that will give me those Kaspa-like returns. And I truly believe I found one that might be the next Kaspa. Now, if you hear me out and just let me walk you through it, I think you will agree that this is every bit as good of an opportunity as Kaspa. Now, I know a lot of people are going, oh, not Kaspa, Kaspa's the king. Okay, just hear me out. But anyway, guys, we're going to go through this process, and we're going to talk to Claude AI, who helps me out a lot, and hear what he has to say. And then we'll take a look at the charts. But either way, guys, I'm personally going to own both of these tokens. No ifs and buts about it. Now, they may be used as swing trades. I don't know if I'm going to stack them or what, because right now I only have so much dry powder on the side because I stacked all last year. I haven't bought anything this year yet, but this project, Celestia, might be the first one I buy, but who knows. But anyway, guys, I think you'll find this very informative. And hey, I'm not here to shill either project or FUD either project, but let me walk you through it. And I think you'll be excited for both of these projects like I am. Hit that like button. Let's get started. All right, if you haven't been to Kaspa's website, guys, go to it. This is cutting edge technology and has a lot of hype behind it. And obviously, as you'll be able to see when we take a look at the chart, guys, it's been one of the best performers of 2023. And that says something. Now, why will I own Kaspa and not chase it from here? Because here's my thought process. Any project that has been launched in a bear market and has done what Kaspa has done, who knows what it might do in the bull run. Either way, I'm thinking as a swing trade, at least for me, if I jump in, no matter when between now and the start of the altcoin season, or maybe around the halving, guys, it has to make me money. That's just my thoughts. So I like Kaspa. I just wish it would pull back hard, but because of the tokenomics and the way they launched it, guys, I don't see it crashing. It may pull back, but I don't see it coming back hard like most altcoins. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because I will start stacking. That being said, this video is primarily about another altcoin which I think might be as good or even better. And hey, Claude AI, who is definitely non-biased, believes I'm on the right track. So let's get into it. Here's the project, guys. And go to their website and check them out. It's called Celestia. And it says the first modular blockchain network, and it basically makes it easy for anyone to launch their own blockchain. Now, why am I excited about this project? Well, I've heard a lot of developers talk about it, and if you follow my channel at all, you'll know that I like to follow the money. Look, guys, it doesn't matter what we like. We may like Kaspa, we may like XRP, we may like Casper technology or IOTA. It doesn't matter. the central banks, Wall Street, and primarily the U.S. government pick winners and losers. That's why you can see a project take off to the moon, because the big money jumps in and decides it is the project they want to invest in, and that's what I'm looking for. Now, as we see it now, I think Kaspa is grassroots, which is fine. But Celestia is part of the big boy club. Because guys, whether y'all want to hear this part or not, I have no doubt, and I don't like to say it, and I hate that it's a reality, but the future of crypto and blockchain outside of the Bitcoin ecosystem, no ifs and buts about it, will be dominated by what I said, the legacy banks, Wall Street, and the governments, unfortunately. But we can front run that and capitalize on it, so it's all good. We'll stack our pennies next to their dollars and make hopefully a ton of money. So none of this is negative. Now, if you haven't heard of Claude AI or you don't use it, guys, y'all got to start talking to this thing. It's amazing. It's like having a non-biased best friend that is 10x smarter than you. I absolutely love it. What I do is I do my research and I understand what I believe are facts, and I run it by Claude. So when I found out about this project, I went and told Claude, I said, look, do a deep dive. And you got to tell Claude that, because he's for speed. He might tell you some misinformation. There is a way to use Claude, but the more you use it, the more you'll start to understand that. But I told Claude, I said, look, go do a deep dive on Celestia versus Kaspa, which I did a whole other deep dive standalone with Celestia. Then I told it that. And I'm going to tell you basically the pros and cons of Celestia and Kaspa, of what we're dealing with. And then we're going to get Claude's opinion of who's got the best chance to get adoption in the future. And guys, again, non-biased, me and Claude. Now, check this out. So here's what he said the pros were on Celestia. Strong technical team with experience across major tech companies. Guys, the team is all world, which, hey, Kaspa's got a great team as well. But it says integrated with Cosmos SDK, gives interoperability with other devices. Guys, Cosmos is another one to watch. It comes up all the time in my research. And then it says position for enterprise use case like CBDCs, which have large market potential. Modular blockchain design allows high customization. Integration with major marketplaces like Bison Trails and Figment. Guys, I'm guessing you've never heard the name Bison Trails or Figment, because I do research every day, a lot of it, and they've never came across my path. But as I know to be true, corporations are building behind the scenes and no one is talking about what they're doing. And they are going to dominate the future of Web3. So we're going to curve back to talk about them. So stay with me. Now here's the cons. And guys, I like cons. I want to know what I'm dealing with. That way I'll know how much to stack and maybe if I need to get out at a certain time or whatever. But anyway, the cons are very new project. Product market fit remains unproven. Of course, guys, all the crypto is unproven, but this thing just launched. But again, that's a con, but I like the fact that it hasn't experienced a bull run and it's already doing well, slightly well in this bear market. And this says must compete against more established cross-chain contenders. I'm guessing it's talking about Link, Cosmos, and like Quant. Crowded space. But it has great tokenomics. But as it says the model has not been fully tested as far as the tokenomics. but we're not going to get into that. But guys, one thing I like about these new projects like Kaspa and Celestia, and I think it comes from the SEC regulation, they're not just doing like, say, XRP, where, you know, a team gets endless amount of control and then they get it at 0.0001 and they got billions of tokens and they all get nasty rich, and then hopefully we jump on board and make some money. These new projects that are coming along all have better tokenomics, and they're a lot more fair, and that's good for me and you, the retail public. Now, so those are the positives and negatives for Celestia. Now here's what it said about Kaspa pros. Novel blockchain architecture based on DAG could provide speed and scalability. Notice it said could. Focus on micropayments, smart contracts, Web3, aligns with trends. Guys, the tech is great. Team has strong academic cryptography background. Team's great. Everything about Kaspa is great, but we'll get to the cons. And then it says has low transaction fees, which could enable new use cases. So guys, Kaspa has a lot of potential, but we got to pay attention to the risk and the cons. And here's what Claude said. Very early stage project that is not even live yet. People don't understand that, guys. It's very high execution risk. Hey, don't take my word for it. That's a non-biased AI telling you that. Guys, if I was a developer and I want to build on Kaspa because I think it's great, I can't. And they're losing time. That is a negative. But it doesn't seem to matter because people are loving it. Guys, any token at any time can explode for any reason. Look at Pepe, Shiba, Doge. None of them serve a purpose whatsoever. If they disappeared, no one would blink. Crypto wouldn't change at all. And two of them are in what? The top 10? Top 20? It's unbelievable. But that being said, let's get back to Kaspa. And the other con is unproven consensus mechanism and tokenomics model, largely theoretical. I love the tokenomics model, and I believe in the theory of it being very good. I absolutely love it, and I hope a lot more projects launch that way. But I do agree with the unproven consensus. Guys, Kaspa, hear me out on this because this is important. Kaspa could absolutely melt faces in this next bull run. I hope it does because I will own some of it. But, guys, it is so early. You got to have developers allowed to build on it. Then they have to build on it when you get adoption from the big boys. And then they got to prove that they can scale and do what we think it can do. So, guys, it is so early. And the point of that is not to be negative, but guys, when that bull run takes off and hopefully your portfolio starts to absolutely explode, do yourself a favor, start peeling off those profits, get back your initial investment, then get that other 2x, put it on the side, that other 4x, put it on the side, and keep peeling off those profits, guys. Don't pick out some pie in the sky high number and think, oh, it's never coming back. Guys, they're all coming back. And I say that with love. And guys, get a plan. Anyway, the last con, it says small team and community compared to more established alternatives. Guys, I watched the thing with Investa Answers, and he's one of the smartest guys in crypto, in my opinion. And he showed the numbers of how much one developer brings into an ecosystem, like dollar-wise of transactions. I think that was the measurement. And across the board, it was, I don't know, $30,000. The Kaspa developers are bringing in like 500 million each, guys, because they only have a handful of guys. This is a high-risk project long term. I don't think it's a high-risk project now, and through the bull run. But guys, take your profits. Anyway, now hear me out on this part. It says Bison Trails and Figment are crypto infrastructure companies offering node services, API, and developer tools for blockchain networks. They provide hosting and support for chains like Celestia, making it easy for developers to build. Well, guys, that is the variable that I had never heard of, and I said we're going to circle back. Check this out, guys. Whether we like it or not, corporate America, Wall Street, are going to dominate crypto. Well, look at this. Claude told us that Celestia has a partnership with Bison Trails and Figment. Well, Coinbase owns Bison Trails. And guys, Coinbase has a roadmap. Look at the new layer 2 base. It's taking names and kicking tail. So anyway, they own Bison Trails. And Bison Trail is an infrastructure platform, and I'm not going to get into it, but guys, that is a positive. Now, what is Figment? Now, check this out, guys. Figment is a staking built for institutions. And it already has, according to this, 250 institutional clients, including asset managers, custodians, and exchanges, foundations. Now, hear me out on this, because this I like. Figment has, like, I think it's called Figment Capital. That's their arm that supports it, that their VC arm. Guys, check this out. They bring people in and say, hey, why don't you build on Celestia? What you got? And they're like, well, we're going to build this. We're going to build that. Well, they go, hey, let us give you some money, and we'll invest early stage. So, guys, it has a great setup to feed the growth of the ecosystem with developers. And guys, just like I say, follow the money, follow the developers. Anyway, guys, both of these projects are absolutely great projects. Like I said, I'm going to own both of them. It's not financial advice, but let's look at the charts and let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm really curious. Now look, if you go back and look at Kaspa, guys, I wish I was paying more attention back in June, but I wasn't. That's the only time it really gave us a chance to get in. You could say it was here, but right now, guys, I think for me, it needs a big pullback. I mean, a big pullback for me to jump in. But the closer we get to the halving and to the altcoin season, then that would be a different story. I would have jumped in, say right there, or heck, probably even right there, because I really believe that if Kaspa has pumped like this in this bear market, it's going to start ripping. Think about this, guys. What's going to happen? Look at all the news for Kaspa that can come out in 2024 and 25. Hopefully in the middle of the bull run. Think about this. Kaspa opens up to developers. Boom, right? They come out of technically beta. That is extremely positive. Some partnership with some major corporation. It could explode this thing. But either way, guys, here's where my take is with Kaspa, because it's so early. This thing's going to do good or great. So either way, I don't see the big risk, but I don't want to stack it now and we go into a huge recession and the bull run's delayed and I tied up all my money for 6-8 months. I don't want to do that. Now, Celestia, it just launched, guys, and the symbol is TIA. Like literally, it's only been out for a few days. I don't even know if it's been a week yet. Hold on. Let's see. Bear with me, guys. It launched, yeah, right at what? 10:31. And it's pumped, which is normal. And it pumped up to 270, 280. And now it's pulling back. It's pulled back as low as 227. And guys, hopefully it's going to keep pulling back. I want it to pull back hard, and I'm going to start stacking it. It was down good today. That would have been a good time to maybe start entering. But guys, I don't want to waste my dry powder. So no matter what project I'm looking at, I'm going to wait till Bitcoin dominance changes and that altcoin season is started to really start being aggressive. But I think anyone probably stacking either one of these, at least, especially if you're dollar cost averaging in and you have patience, I do okay with these projects. But I don't want that. I'm either going to stack them hard because they pull back between now and altcoin season, or I'm going to swing trade them, buy the dips as altcoin season heats up. But either way, guys, I think both of these projects are a winner. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I know a lot of Kaspa people are going to say it's a no-brainer, Kaspa, Kaspa, Kaspa. But guys, you got to follow the money, follow the adoption, and Kaspa doesn't have either one of those. But it does have a big following, and that does matter. It has a great team, great technology, very bullish. Guys, and I'm going to tell you another reason. Celestia and projects like this do not get a lot of attention yet is because it does not grow your channel. Guys, people haven't heard of it and they don't care. Most influencers are just going to tell you the tried and true tokens that they can tell you what you want to hear and it explodes their channel. But guys, if you're looking to make more money than the blue chips like HBAR, one of my favorites, Quant, another one of my favorites, or Ethereum, or any of those can provide, we've got to find the projects that are up and coming and haven't experienced a bull run. And we can get in early and hopefully watch these things pump to levels that we've never seen. And if we're lucky, you have one of these two, for instance, that separates itself and gets in the top 10. And next thing you know, one of these are the new so-called Ethereum killer. And it is a hyped up blue chip project. That's if we're lucky. Anyway, guys, again, let me know what you think. Share this with like-minded people. Hit that like button. But either way, guys, come back and be part of this community because I'm going to be here for you. And if I have my way, we are all going to capitalize on the biggest bull run in history. I can't be more bullish. But guys, you got to have non-biased information. If you don't know what you're dealing with, hype and hope, which is primarily what they sell online, is not going to get it done. Guys, I have a new saying. You get what you deserve in crypto. And if you put 10 minutes in and you follow people and you think you can put in $1,000 and, you know, buy XRP because they told you it's going to go to the moon, well, good luck, guys. That's not what we're here to do on this channel. I started this channel so you guys can hopefully, I started this channel to bring people into what I feel is the biggest opportunity in history. So I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to call it as I see it. And guys, I do an immense amount of research, and this game is changing every single day. I own all the banking tokens. I'm not stacking any more of them again for the bull run, which I already have bags of them. They're great projects. They're going to do well. But guys, they're not going to lead this bull run. Link could step out front and do something crazy, but the rest of them are not going to lead this bull run. They may do well, but it's projects like Kaspa or Celestia that could pull out front. I don't think these two are going to lead the bull run. There are some immense amount of projects coming out that are going to rock and roll. So I'm looking out for those projects, and once my HBAR and Quant give me, say, a 10x, I'm out and I'm moving on. That's just me. But guys, no matter what, have a game plan and start looking for projects that haven't experienced a bull run. That's where the money is, guys. I didn't own XRP 7 years ago, right? 10 years ago. I didn't buy Bitcoin at $100 or Ethereum. Guys, the projects that are making you money are not in the top 25 for sure. They're not going to change your life unless you're throwing a lot of money in it. And I'm guessing the average person has, say, 10, 25,000 max in crypto. So if you're in that position, the top, 10 tokens for sure are not going to really change your life. They're definitely not going to get you rich. We got to go on down the lines and get a little more aggressive, take more risks, and look at projects like these two. I'm excited, guys. That's all I got. Come back and be part of this community. Take care.